judge in the Zimmerman case told the jury that under Florida law, Zimmerman had no duty to retreat and had the right to, quote, stand his ground. New Mexico law also says that if you're facing a threat, you're not legally obligated to retreat. But you also better not be trigger happy. News 13's Tina Jensen is in the Newsplex with more.
Jessica, I talked today with a man who knows all about guns and about the consequences of using them.
The most seriously sober thing you'll ever consider in your life is to pull the trigger on a live human being, and that cannot be overstated.
Strong words from a strong supporter of Second Amendment rights. Damon Fay was an APD officer and homicide detective for decades and now teaches concealed carry classes.
Wherever you can, you try and give warning, or you try and do something that, quite frankly, will save everybody's life, because you own each and every one of those rounds that comes out of your muzzle.
He teaches that in New Mexico, there's no duty to retreat from a threat, and that deadly force can be used when there's an immediate threat that you didn't bring upon yourself.
That is the presumption that you're not the primary aggressor, you're not in somewhere you should not be. In other words, somebody else's home, or going after them in an attack and then claim self-defense. That doesn't work.
That law will be tested as the district attorney's office decides if Donnie Pearson should be charged in the March shooting death of Jonathan Mitchell on Albuquerque's west side. Mitchell had been spotted outside a neighbor's home with a gun. Pearson heard what was going on down the block, got in his SUV, and went to look for Mitchell. Mitchell had walked home and then fired off a shot from his driveway as Pearson pulled up. A few seconds later, Pearson fired back, killing him.
The Mitchell situation, there are some questions involved as far as vigilante justice. I think we need to let law enforcement handle these situations, and the NACP is waiting for a determination from the DA's office.
In New Mexico, you can't shoot someone just because they're in your house or a threat to your property. They have to pose a serious threat of bodily harm or death. Back to you.
Okay, Tina, it's estimated that at least 24,000 New Mexicans currently hold concealed weapons permits, and obviously there are a lot of other people who illegally carry guns.